Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, when I walk out onto the grass here at Saban Field, this is one of the most iconic places in all of college sports. When Bryant-Denny is good, it's one of the most dynamic home field crowds. They are so excited to welcome back their Crimson Tide, and they are really loud early in this pregame. I'll keep you posted on how loud, how crazy, and how frenetic it gets here for the Crimson Tide. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Returner will field it and try to get some field position.
I love defensively when I haven't done anything and I got them backed up inside their own 10-yard. That's a really great start. Get the crowd involved early in the game. Now come out and play some defense on your terms.
Looking for a gap. It's Hill. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Well, they're trying to go toss on this play, but defense just wins at the point of attack. They're able to defeat the blocks and get the ball carrier down behind the line of scrimmage.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Left side is Davison. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Hits inside. It's Davison. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll test the right side. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running inside, it's Davison. Breaks the tackle. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground.
And the Ducks will hustle to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Dante Moore. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football now.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. More to throw for it on 4th down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On the run, it's Hill. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Russell on play action. Buys time to his left. Fires to the wide out. Out wide left, it's Rodgers. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you could put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up, and you saw all the yards after catch on that.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Davison. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now they'll run it to the right here.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Right side, it's Johnson. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Not a lot of room to field this one. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Right back to the well. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Russell. Rush right in his face. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Get to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job of chasing by the defense.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Burrowing for yardage. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Alabama pushing the tempo. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
It's a draw. Here's a little room there. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Keelan Russell fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
And drops hurt as it is. But when you drop it and you know you just missed out on a touchdown, those really sting. And those concentration drops, man, it makes the quarterback hesitate whether he wants to throw the football again. That is a big missed opportunity.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Fighting off the defender. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
Really nice play call and execution by this offense. Defensively, I'm thinking pass. 3rd down, this offense sneaks a draw. Great execution. Then the running back finds a nice hole, sticks it in the end zone for 6.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
He'll try to do it himself. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Under pressure, and he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's Moore to throw. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Hill. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Out wide right, it's Johnson. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where the quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. The defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Moore. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, we know that when the quarterback's throwing out-breaking routes, timing has to be so critical and important. When the target turns around, the ball's got to be right there, and you just didn't see it.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Right side, it's Hill. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23.
I know that was 3rd down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up 4th down.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They go play action with Russell. Buying a little time to his left. He's going to run it. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. The Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Scott. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Throwing Moore. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defensive line can certainly do that.
Big, physical. You've seen all these guys up front. They're strong at the point of attack, and they make you earn everything you get. And the athleticism, when they get you in passing situations and they know you're going to pass, they're going to come after your quarterback.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast.
And how impressed are you right now at this defensive line here early in the second half? They are getting a tremendous pass rush up front. It doesn't matter what you do in the back end, coverage-wise, blitz-wise. If those dudes up front win the one-on-ones, for any offense, it's going to be an issue. Now, David, they've got this offense backed right up against the wall.
Man, they got it backed up right where they want it. A big opportunity not only to get points for their offense in the future, but maybe get points on their defense, right? When you back them up right here, how aggressive do you want to be? Because as a play caller, I know the defense can be aggressive, which also means I can take shots and sometimes make big plays.
The Alabama offense coming onto the field. He's changing the play. Throwing Russell. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. It's a fumble. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession.
You start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Sets his feet. It's Russell. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
He'll pull it down and run. He's going to fire to the left. Fires into traffic, picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the catch and he's free. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Fires to the right. Intercepted to stop the threat. Got some room to run.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Russell. Buying time to his right. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Quick give. It's Riley. Picked up 8 yards there. 3rd down and 2. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Turning it on. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Keelan Russell escapes the pressure to his right. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Making the adjustment on the play. Moving the pocket, it's Russell. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
The run inside. It's Riley. On the move at the 30. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Throwing Russell. Gets rid of it. Out wide right, it's Rodgers. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll move the tight end. Makes the grab in their space. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And, man, it's so hard to stop those touch passes, man, because you get a receiver going across the formation, and you got to communicate really, really fast, and it sets up other things. And you watch how the defense plays it. But right there, nice job getting to the edge, getting the 1st down, but also now I can fake this. I can use this against the defense in the future.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And the stomping has commenced. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And the extra point was good. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, or bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Sends it back in motion. In the gun on 3rd down, Moore. Left side, it's Moore. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. Touchdown, Ducks! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the 4th quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game, it looks like.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jess. He holds it in, and nobody's close. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. A 1st down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. knocked down immediately. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Russell on play action. Flush to the left. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes, but 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Russell. Moves to his right. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown time! And the pummeling has started. Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Moore will throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. That's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And that'll be enough for the first down. A gain of 13 on the play, and the clock stops for the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dante Moore. Right side, it's Johnson. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field. And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediates.
Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keelan Russell. Fires complete on the crosser. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look.
He's going to take a shot. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Takes it the other way. Still on his feet.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Here's Moore to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. Touchdown, Bama! And they turn it into a defensive score. What a play by this defense.